to affirmations. I want to thank my subscribers and those of you who are new, welcome. Please like, share, and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when I post. Hoping everyone had a great week. And as we always say, if you didn't have a good week, we're hoping that you're able to figure out one thing you can do that will make the week go better. And also, too, wishing everyone mental, spiritual, emotional, and physical health. Okay? And we normally start off with our saying, death and life in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. Have you been feeding yourself fresh or rotten fruit? Okay, I'm hoping that you're choosing fresh fruit for yourself. Always wanting to mind the self-talk that we do with ourselves, as well as what we speak, as well as discussions that we have about others. If nothing wrong with processing our thoughts and feelings, but if we're discussing things or making malicious statements or lying on others, a lot of times that can backfire on us and affect us in a negative way. The power of the tongue, I always want to be aware of it, okay? Let's see. Normally, for those of you that are new, each week we pull from the self-therapy card deck, where we normally, this is something that I normally have clients that I work with use once they've completed and reached their therapy goals. And we're using it now for the healing of our people, the descendants of slaves, starting to better understand and looking at how the ramifications of slavery is still affecting us today. Okay, you can get these on Amazon. I will be having them in my store soon. And also encouraging everyone to please get this book called Post-Traumatic Slave Syndrome, America's Legacy of Enduring Injury and Healing by Dr. Joy DeGury. Okay. Again, we've heard of PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, but never post-traumatic slave syndrome. Again, this book talks about and helps us better understand how a lot of the trauma we've gone through and how slavery is still affecting us today. Okay. All right, so encouraging you all to look at that, okay? Now with that, for those of you that are new, I will pull stones in order to figure out which deck we're going to speak from. We always joke that a lot of times we tend to get some of the same cards, but again, it's our belief that that means it's something that we need to relook at, or maybe someone's struggling with a thing or needing to continue to work on a topic, okay? So I'm just going to kind of shake things up and figure out what I'm going to get. All right, I got the green fluorite. Okay, beautiful stone. And that one has to do with health and diet. We had been getting that one as well, kind of lately, looking at our health and diet. And again, we always say, when you're looking at around this time of year, this is a time when a lot of people are getting together and going to parties and doing things. Definitely wanting to, look at that, and people are thinking about, oh, I'm going to, set some health goals. So something to think about. So let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. Also, I think I forgot. Yeah, maybe I did say it, but I'm going to say it again. Wishing everyone mental, spiritual, emotional, and physical health. Hoping you all are staying healthy out there, right? This is that weather where people are kind of getting sick, so making sure you're taking your vitamin C, drinking water, maybe some herbal teas. Okay, bundling up. Okay, there's something want to pop out. We'll take that one. What is it talking about, boy? We got this. This is the third time we've gotten this one, so this is serious, guys, at this point. What are my experiences with doing a cleanse or detox plan? Is there a cleanse or detox plan online that I would like to try, or a book or on a subject that I would like to read? And one of the things we challenge each other with is to look up a type of detox plan we'd like to use. There are many different types, okay? You got some that are helping, cleanse the lungs, cleanse the liver, cleanse, detoxing for probably your skin, or detoxing for a lot of different things, as well as detoxing from addictions, right? From drugs to sex addictions to um, eating addiction, right? That's another type of cleanse that we do. Sugar, detoxing from sugar, those types of things. Detoxing from carbohydrates or white flour products. So figure out what is it that you know that you need to detox from, okay? And a lot of times detoxing has to do with abstaining, right? One of the things we always have been looking at, I tell people to look up Dr. Sebi, S-E-B-I. He's talked a lot about natural remedies for our people, as well as the health benefits of fasting, meaning abstaining from a thing to regroup, to reset. And again, we always connect things always spiritually as well. There's biblical scriptures saying some things can only be broken through fasting because of the spiritual tight bind it has on a person's spiritually, and it only can be released through that of fasting, okay, and prayer, okay. So, some to think about, and put in the comment section, did anybody ever find any type of interesting detox plans that they're going to try, okay? So let's think about that. Okay, let's see. So we got that one. We'll move that to the side. Let's pick another one. Let's see what we're going to be talking about, okay? And again, a lot of times we talk about things can be triggering. And even though it seems like we're talking about something very simple, some of the topics, if you feel yourself feeling uncomfortable, it could mean that you're struggling with that topic, or you need to ask yourself, why am I feeling a little frustrated hearing about this? Why am I, maybe resisting it? You need to know that, okay? Let's see. We're going to pick that one. All right. We have the black onyx, okay? And again, we always talk about how the Levi priest in the Bible, they had a breastplate with 12 stones. Black onyx is one of the stones that's in their breastplate necklace, okay? Black onyx, okay? And that's the work deck, okay, today. Okay, so let's see what we're talking about regarding work, okay? This is the time when people are probably taking a lot of breaks and vacations. Or a lot of times this is a time when people are thinking about, either have left jobs or about to start new jobs, So hopefully, work is going well, or at least you're working a job where it's not too stressful, right? So let's see. Okay, that one I got 2 fill out, so we'll take the top one. This is the same thing. I'm going to take this 2T. Okay, these 2 are what we've had. We keep getting the same ones. Is there a course that I've been meaning to take, or a program that I could enroll in anytime in the near future? And see, these kind of questions are about possibly thinking about a new career, right? Or taking classes to be able to progress in your field. Yeah. Or are there courses that you've been meaning to take? Okay, so thinking about that. If not, what cool new courses would I potentially be interested in taking at some point in my life? And again, we've talked about this from the standpoint of, being able to look into courses that are interesting to us in order to find more positive outlets or more positive things to fill our time with, okay? A lot of times when we're stuck, it's because we're not getting active. We're not choosing to shift our attention, okay? So we want to think about that, okay? And let's look at this other ones. I think this is one we've had as well. It says, am I happy with my current work situation? Oh, come on, focus. Why or why not? Why or why not? And we've talked about this as well. We have some people that are in professions that are very, that people look up to. And they feel like they're not allowed to really speak the truth about, maybe I don't like this career. Maybe I want to change because of how others would view them. Some jobs are status oriented. And if we don't want to lose our status in the eyes of other people, A lot of times we will stick with a job to our detriment. I've seen people work for years and then they end up retiring or stopping working from a job and they end up sick. Okay. So we do want to look at these things. And then is it important to be happy? Is down in the job that makes you happy, is it one that maybe pays a little less? Does that mean you downsize and then you live a more relaxed, happy life? Or is it pressure to live for others? That's something to think about. Okay, that's something we got to think about. So a lot of times we'll find ourselves doing that, and it's detrimental to us. Let's see. So we kind of went through those quickly, guys. Let's see. We'll go ahead and go to affirmations. Okay, let's see what we're going to get today. I like this little deck. Okay. I'm wondering, is anyone going to be traveling or going out of town or doing anything special for this winter season? Yeah. Or are you basically just kind of relaxing and staying warm? Hopefully, again, we always talk about sleep as well. Okay. Let's see what we got. We got about these all popped out. Let's see, since we have time, we'll look at all of them. I like this. It says, I see the beauty in every situation and everything. Very important. Again, for every negative, there's a positive. So for everything that's happening, even if we don't like it, what can we learn from it? And then if we learn from it, we're able to make better decisions and avoid that situation or help someone else avoid it, right? It adds to our kind of brain encyclopedia, right? We become an expert the more experiences we have, even if they're negative. What do I do when I feel life is too hard? How can I remind myself to see the beauty in the difficult situation? So asking yourself, how do you act when life gets too hard? Are you turning to unhealthy things to cope, or do you normally have positive or more healthy outlets in order to help you cope? And then what can you do to remind yourself to see the positive in the situation, even though it's difficult, or what can you gain from it or learn from it? Okay. Very important. Okay. Let's see this. This is always important with our people. I am enough. We've talked about this in a previous affirmation, where we talked about how our self-esteem was affected in slavery, right? And our people always struggle with, am I enough? We're always being told or through programming that we're not. And sometimes we can get very competitive and even cruel to each other when we feel like we're not enough. But we've also talked about this, if then. We also want to introduce you to the if then statement. If, as a people, we have been traumatized so much to where we've been made to feel like we're not enough, if that exists, then those that have benefited from our oppression, as well as have been made through programming to feel what? They feel like not only are they enough, or that there's a type of better, right? So understand that there's double programming going on. If there's programming with us feeling like we're not enough, there's also program that must be programming with someone else being programmed to feel like they are better or more than enough, right? So we have to do our own programming. We can have to watch what we're looking at, the music we're listening to, and a lot of times we don't want to do that. Even the people that we're around, what we expose ourselves to, challenging our negative thoughts, okay? What does this say? What does being enough mean to me? What are some reminders I can give myself when I start to feel inadequate? Very important, okay? And we talked about journaling, so we might want to journal about that one, guys. Let's see. I'm going to pick one more. Let's see. I like this one. This one's standing out. It says, what you seek is seeking you. That's deep. Now, before I even turn this card over, what's coming to mind is this. What you seek is seeking you. I'm going to kind of connect this to what we're talking about, the power of what we speak. Seek, speak. What we're speaking, if we're speaking negative things, it can draw that thing to us, right? Right? So what we speak can actually cause that thing to seek us out. Okay, so we want to, or we will be drawn to those type of situations. Okay, so we want to be very aware, okay, of the power of the tongue. What 3 areas of my life am I ready to transform this year? This is excellent. Get the journal out. What specifically would I like to change in these areas? So get detailed, okay? So on that note, I'm going to end, guys, okay? I want you all to take care and have a great week. And until next time, be safe. Bye.